Have you ever felt like the world had already decided who you were allowed to be? Have you ever been given a label that felt like a life sentence? Most of us carry invisible weights, the opinions of others, the scars of our past, and the fear that we simply don't have what it takes. But in the heart of the 1980s, a man emerged with a voice that could wake up the dead. A man who was abandoned as a child, born on the floor of an abandoned building, and labeled educable mentally retarded in the 5th grade. His name is Les Brown. And he didn't just overcome his circumstances, he dismantled the very idea of impossible. He stood on stages across the globe to deliver a message that would become the cornerstone of modern self-belief. He called it, "It's Possible." This is a deep dive into the raw, high-energy, and life-altering wisdom of a man who refused to let someone else's opinion become his reality. To understand the power of Les Brown, you must first understand the depth of his struggle. Les was a twin, adopted by a single woman named Mamie Brown, who had very little but gave him everything. In school, he struggled. He failed twice. He was placed in special education classes and given the label EMR, educable mentally retarded. For years, he wore that label like a shroud. He believed he was slow. He believed he was less than. But one day, a high school teacher named Mr. Washington changed the trajectory of human history. Les was in a classroom, and the teacher asked him to write something on the board. Les said, "I can't do that, sir. I'm educable mentally retarded." Mr. Washington came from behind his desk, looked Les in the eye, and said the words that would ignite a fire. "Don't you ever say that again. Someone else's opinion of you does not have to become your reality." Those words are the foundation of this entire project. If you are watching this right now and you feel stuck because of what a boss, a parent, or a critic said about you, listen to Les. Their opinion is just a perspective. It is not a prophecy. Les Brown took that spark and began to build a vision. He wanted to be a disc jockey, even though he had no experience and no training. He would go to the radio station every day, offering to get coffee, run errands, and just be in the room. He was hungry. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it, this is the Les Brown mentality. Hunger is the only thing that separates the dreamer from the achiever. He tells the story of how he finally got his break when a DJ got drunk on the job. He didn't have a license, he didn't have permission, but he had a dream. He got on that microphone and boomed, "Look out! This is LB, Triple P, Les Brown, your platter-playing papa." He proved that when preparation meets opportunity, the impossible dissolves. But the core of his message, the part that touches the heart of every scholar and every common person, is the phrase, "It's possible." Why possible? Why not certain? Because certain is a lie. Nothing is guaranteed, but possible is a doorway. It's necessary that you believe that you are the one. He argues that most people fail not because they aim too high and miss, but because they aim too low and hit. They live in a comfort zone that is actually a graveyard for their greatness. Les challenges you to look at your dream, that business you want to start, that book you want to write, that health goal you want to reach. Don't look at the obstacles. Don't look at your bank account. Just look at the dream and say, "It's possible." If it's possible for someone else, it's possible for you. He speaks about the greatness that lives inside every human being. "You have greatness within you," he shouts. He isn't talking about fame or money. He is talking about the unique seed of potential that only you possess. He explains that if you died today, what ideas, what talents, what leadership would die with you. He paints a haunting picture of standing around your deathbed, surrounded by the ghosts of the dreams you never followed. They look at you with large, angry eyes and say, "We came to you, and only you could have given us life. And now, we must die with you forever." This is the ultimate motivational shock for any audience. It forces us to realize that our dreams aren't just for us. They are a responsibility we owe to the world. Les Brown's delivery is high energy because his conviction is high octane. He tells you that you will face no's. You will face rejection. He says, expect it, plan for it. When you get knocked down, try to land on your back. Because if you can look up, you can get up. He shares the mindset of a winner. It's not over until I win. Think about that. Not until I'm tired. Not until they tell me to stop. Until I win. This is the resolve that turns a common person into an icon. He bridges the gap between the intellectual understanding of success and the emotional gut check required to achieve it. He speaks to the underdog in all of us. Whether you are in a skyscraper in New York or a small village in a far-off land, the human struggle is the same. We all fight the inner conversation that tells us we aren't enough. Les gives us the tools to talk back to that inner critic. He tells us to surround ourselves with OQP, only quality people. Get the losers out of your life. Get the dream killers away from your vision. You cannot soar with eagles if you are scratching with turkeys. The "it's possible" speech works because it is authentic. It's not a scholar reading from a textbook. It's a warrior describing his scars. When he says you can make it, he knows because he's been in the pit. He tells you to work on yourself. Read the books. Listen to the tapes. Go to the seminars. Develop a mind that is open to everything and attached to nothing. As we close this project, look into the mirror of your own life. What is the EMR label someone put on you? Is it too old? Too young? Not smart enough? Too poor? Rip that label off today. Replace it with the words of the master motivator. Say it with conviction. Say it until your soul believes it. It's possible. I have greatness within me. It's not over until I win. The world is waiting for you to step into your light. Don't let your dreams die with you. Give them life. Give them breath. Give them everything you've got, because you are the one. And it is possible.